Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And on today's video, the most crucial dating tip that I could advise to people who are currently dating is stress that man out. I'm sorry, somebody had to say it. So today's video is going to sound a little bit toxic, but in no way, shape, or form is it laced in toxicity. I don't encourage in toxicity, but stressing a man out is essential in the dating aspect. Why? For a plethora of reasons, first of all. But I'm going to start with the first reason. So coming from you, stressing another man out as a woman, why it's crucial, because first, it allows you to just show all phases of yourself. A lot of the times when we start dating, we try to save face and we want to appear as this like perfect cookie cutter, cookie cutter type of personality and not have any flaws, or try to preserve this like whole innocence thing, and that will come bite you in the ass very quickly when you start dealing with somebody for more than 5 months and you realize that you can't express the way that things bother you because you already gave off this impression that you were overly understanding, overly nice, overly anything that has to do with you just letting shit slide, basically. And it causes hiccups in the relationship because the first time you had issues and the first time you saw these issues, instead of voicing them out, you didn't do so. So when I do say stress him out, I don't mean you being the source of his stress. I'm just saying that you need to keep him on his toes, basically. You need to keep a man on his toes. You really, 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 really have to. I come from a household of 6 brothers. I am the only girl. And there's one thing that I always say to my fellow women is that women and men see things completely different. We read into things completely different. Men actually don't respond well to passive aggressive. Unless you're dealing with a very girl la la man, a very bad bitch man, a very, you know what I'm saying, female oriented man, you won't catch a very masculine man. And I'm talking about masculine men because they tend to be my type. They really just don't catch the whole passive aggressive act. So you actually have to be very clear and concise on the things that bother you and whatnot. Now, 2 things can happen. You can deal with a man that once you tell him what is wrong, he completely changes it. He understands. He doesn't overreact. And you can have one that's going to blow it out of proportion. And when you are met with a man that's going to blow things out of proportion, well, you have your answer. You shouldn't be dating a man that's going to blow things out of proportion simply because you decided to articulate something that was bothering you. At that moment, this was a blessing in disguise. You communicated that something was bothering you, and this person reacted in a way that made you realize that I don't want to be with that. It's like that one part in Beyonce's song Yes, when she was like, you say I move too slow, and she was like, man, you gotta go, and he was like, I'm gonna call you. He was like, I'm gonna call me later, and she was like, I won't call you no more. And it was just like, okay, like damn, like we had a good thing going, but because you're so impatient with wanting to see my goodies, kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm also telling you what's on my chest, and you're also showing me your true face. And understand, a man will never miss an opportunity to show his face. Like, never. Okay? So you might as well just be honest and already tell him what he needs to work on off rip. Things that you won't allow, things that you're not gonna enjoy in a plethora, or enjoy in the long term of things. You know, I don't think you should become chronicle stressed to that man. You do need to have a good balance of peace and stress, and it can't just be complete peace, in the sense of you can't be this person that understands why he feels this way, and when he's pouting, it's okay that he doesn't communicate with me. It's all right that he doesn't want to see me this week. Girl, you better put your foot down. I'll tell you that much. You better put your fucking foot down. I'm telling you now. Okay? Put your foot down. stressing a man out is like one of the most beneficial thing I've done in my dating life. And I, talking from a place of experience, I used to be this girl that was like overly understanding, that wouldn't say anything, that wouldn't, want to be a bother. I would just hold things in. You don't realize it in the moment, but you're building a mean case of resentment towards that man. And you're also detaching emotionally from that man the moment that you feel like he is no longer reading your mind or respecting your boundaries without you even ever communicating them. Because are you dumb? You have to actually communicate what is wrong in order for him to not do it again. So that's reasoning one, is for your peace of mind, girl. You got to communicate that. Secondly, why is stressing a man out important? He understands that not everything slides by you. And he thinks twice before he's about to make a decision that you probably won't even like. Hence, if you are already this overly understanding thing, it will be small things that will start triggering you that you would wish that he would do. Things like, I don't know, for instance, he steps out the house. And he doesn't tell you why he stepped out the house. He doesn't tell you how long he's going to be gone. And because you used to be this overly understanding person of like, oh, I don't want to control him. I don't want to, mind you, this is not even control. This is just basic communication. I just want to stop using this whole narrative of people saying like, I don't want to be this controlling girlfriend. No, you're just asking for communication. I'm not telling you you can't go. I'm just telling you, let me know where you are going, just out of safety. It has nothing to do with me wanting to know your location, me wanting to stalk you, me wanting to know if you're not with another bitch. It has nothing to do with that. It's just basic communication skills, because you would want the same from me, is why I'm asking it from you. And things like that, small little things are going to start piling up because they're going to feel like you're already this over understanding person. You already don't question them a lot, all of that stuff. So that respect starts to dim down. All of this is happening subconsciously the moment that you stop stressing that man out. Continue stressing him out. Okay, girl, I can't stress this enough. Stress him out, because then comes this like disregarding thing, like where it's like he thinks that he can never face consequences. And the worst thing about it is when you become this over understanding girl, the moment that you decide to get mad or to leave the relationship, you're not even being taken seriously. I could promise you 1,000 times you're not being taken seriously. As much as I have brothers, I have homeboys, and that little sentence of, oh, she'll be back. Oh, but she'll be back. But she'll be back. You're not being taken seriously, girl. And that's why stress him out. Your man gotta know damn near from the P's and the Q's. He gotta, he gotta know, like, I got a good lady at home. But this good lady also doesn't play. So here you are trying to balance this whole, like, I'm your peace and I'm your safe space and you could come talk to me about anything. But the moment you step out of line, what Drake said, I'm gonna reroute you permanently, And again, I just want to preference this. I'm not a man hater, okay? I grew up with brothers. I have homeboys. I don't hate men. But the way of life is too cookie cutter for me to sit up here and tell you guys that when it comes to interacting with the opposite sex, that there's not things that you must tweak in your delivery in order to be understood. You have to do that. Because the way I speak to women, where it's like I can be completely honest and I don't have to use manipulation tactics in order to get what I want from women, is not how I go about, dealing with men. Again, I told you guys that passive aggressiveness does not work with men. I will tell you guys this firsthand. I have been passive aggressive around almost all 6 of my brothers. None of them can tell when I'm being passive aggressive. They only understand the aggressive part. So when the passiveness has passed, the aggressiveness gets, and then they're all of a sudden like, oh my God, but why are you so... They don't understand passive aggressive. So cut it out. The best way is to sit a man down. And within sitting him down, understand that you should never step out of character with your man. But you need to have this very stern aura where it's like they understood that they have stepped on another side of you that they probably would never want to see again. in this sense of like, okay, like this is how she is when I cross her boundaries. She doesn't yell, she doesn't get mad, she doesn't, you know what scares a man more than you having outbursts, than you yelling, than you going berserky, than you cursing him out? Silence. 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 You want to see a man lose his composure? Silence. Just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. In French, we have this saying that goes like, if somebody's just rambling because you're, going mute on them and you're just letting them talk, after a while, you just look at them and you go, je t'enfonce. For my English speaker, it basically means like, you're basically digging your grave. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but you're fucking it up for yourself right now. And it's one of the most humbling things that you could do, okay? Coming from a woman, I'm telling you guys, as toxic as this advice comes from, when I say stress him out, I don't mean be the source of his stress. I simply mean keep him on his toes. Keep him on his toes, for real, y'all. So this is today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys want more input on this, please feel free to drop down in the comments and let's have a conversation. I love reading what you guys have to say. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and send this video to somebody that you feel like should hear it. And if you have to hear it, then send it to yourself. Duh. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, my loves.